Hey guys, this is PrimEval. Welcome back to my third game as Songhai with no quitters. Here we just dropped a citadel bomb to fight this great wall. And we are finally making progress with our attack on the Incans. So we've got cannons online now, and we should be able to do some good damage here. Alright, we have enough faith to make a purchase. We should go and grab ourselves a pagoda while we can. Not quite enough for that. So, our war with the Inca is going fairly well. We might switch over and start building some universities in the cities that don't already have universities. Okay, so here we could get to work on a library or a workshop. I think actually we'll want to stay happy here, so let's work on a coliseum. Alright, good, so we've set up a nice bit of pressure for Tengrism here. We just had a citadel drop. Unfortunately, with the Great Wall, we can't pillage this turn. Huh. Alright, so after fertilizer, we're going to want to go up towards military science, I think. Or perhaps, since we're going to have to catch up with everyone else and we don't have any targets after Cerrone, we'll head up towards scientific theory for public schools. Do I want to steal some more land here? It's either pillage or steal, and I'm starting to think I'll just steal the land here. It does mean that it'll be hard for us to go and take the capital. We won't be able to steal any more land there, but we'll have an excellent foothold and place to base our attack out of. It also lets me push my units in a little faster. Alright, we can probably get an instant heal off on this cavalry, so we'll try and go and do that. And this guy probably just wants to deal some damage. Costly attack, but no, that's still not enough. View city, yes, excellent, a university. Puppet, please. So, I don't know if we need to be constantly pumping military units now. We might have time to grab ourselves an opera house or an armory here. Let's build one more cavalry, and then we might go and grab ourselves an armory. Alright, we should probably move someone over to counter espionage now that we are close to #1 on tech, if not #1, and we'll go and drop the other spy into Cuzco. Alright, we just got a unit from Sidon. It's a regular knight. Decisive victory. Alright, so now we have a good bit of pressure to push back against the Celtic religion, although they have greater pressure since they've got the religious texts and these 3 cities in range. So we're going to have to convert a lot more cities here. Alright, so let's move on the capital here. He's nicely spaced his cities, so they can both take a range attack if we go on this side. Okay, it looks like we have a sufficient military force at the moment. We can start working on other buildings. So either the Opera House or the National Epic. The National Epic would mean getting great scientists in Gao 25% sooner, whereas the Opera House could mean unlocking social policies sooner. I think we're going to go with the National Epic here. We finished our circus. Let's grab a Colosseum, and here, let's grab a Colosseum. Demographics wise, we're #1 on literacy and soldiers, so that's good, and we're 2nd on manufactured goods. In terms of luxury resources, we already have gold, so repairing that won't really help us. Okay, let's advance some units here. Silk for sugar. I believe I have spare silk, but we'll check on that after we're done with our military orders. And if we can retreat here, we will. Deal proposed, silk for sugar and 5 gold per turn. I guess he needs the silk for We Love the King Day. Do any of my cities want sugar? Not especially. So I'll worry about that after I'm done moving all of these units around. So, I don't really want to consider whether I want to take Carl's deal just this moment. And we've also... Now about Carl's deal, he is in 3rd place, so I might need him to help, say, counterbalance KDJD, in which case helping him out by giving him a We Love the King Day wouldn't necessarily be bad. So I could accept that. So once I finish with the units, I'll go and see if Carl still wants to do that deal. But at the moment, it'll be pretty cool if we can actually use any terraced farms that are still lying around. That'll be nice. I've never actually taken over an Incan or a unique improvement before. I think I want to get some more happiness online here. Let's go grab a shrine, since that does give us happiness, so long as we're following Tengrism. Likewise here, let's actually get to work on a university, and let's get to work on a bank. Now, as for what we need to get done, we want to actually deal damage to these cities here. Alright, so we lost a cannon there. That's too bad. Salt for sugar. Sure. Alright, so we have another Mandy Cavern range. Healed up and ready to go. Costly attack. Alright, so our attack is going well. Cerrone is saying that he won't last much longer. Alright, another university. Create puppet. Ah, so I do get to keep the terraced farms. That's really nice. Alright, so here it looks like we can go and take down the capital. Not quite. View city. No university here, but at least we have the Great Wall. Alright, so we finished the national epic. Let's go and grab ourselves a bank. Alright, and we just got furs. That triggered a bunch of We Love the King days. And we are good. So we've got this massive landmass to ourselves with just the Japanese and the Celts to the north. So now we need to worry about getting our production and our science up. And since we are the tech leaders and the production leaders, we just need to worry about maintaining that. Alright, we just finally spreaded some more Tengrism. Got a whole bunch of new luxury resources, and let's go further pump our science per turn. Alright, so we finished that university. Let's go grab an observatory. And in terms of growth, I actually want to grow this city a little faster if possible. But there aren't really any good food tiles, so I'll have to settle for that. And send this worker over to farm up some tiles around Timbuktu. And we'll go and improve some of these terraced farms. Alright, so I'm sorry I don't have too much interesting commentary for this. It's just a bunch of housekeeping. I'm trying to repair whatever tiles I think are most appropriate. I'm letting the army that's injured rest up while bringing the rest of my army around to siege the inking capital. There's a lot less time-related tension now that it's AI controlled. We can also have a look at how much money the AI has. Negotiate peace, 174. We could go and negotiate peace with them to relieve them of all that gold and then come back and kill them later. Let's see, everything else looks fine. We finished our shrine. Let's go and build a mud mosque here. And this guy was heading over to build a farm. So I'm not going to puppet these guys forever. This is actually pretty good land, so I'll go and annex them eventually. And I think we'll cut part 5 here. I think we're on part 5. Yeah, we'll cut part 5 here. I hope we're recording everything properly, and I'll see you in part 6.